I'm Craig from Frederick.com, and this is ThermontCats.com, and I'm here with Kristen. Come on up to the mic here.
Hello.
And Kristen, tell us about this cat right here.
This is Amber. She is a feral cat that currently is residing in our neighborhood. Been feeding her every day, and along with about 4 other feral colonies here in rural Maryland, we're trying to get
How do these cats, this is a homeless cat, really?
Correct.
And how does this usually happen? Do people get a pet and then they decide they don't need a pet anymore and they just let it loose?
It happens quite often, unfortunately. Sometimes people don't check the homeowners' regulations if they're allowed to have cats or not. There are currently foreclosures in the area, or people just decide they are no longer interested, or the kitten grows up and they're no longer interested in an adult cat.
And once they become kind of wild like this, it's very difficult with an adult cat to try to bring them back, if not impossible, correct?
Correct. Unfortunately, they do become very wild, even though they have been domesticated.
And what you try to do is save the kittens. That's your real priority, because if you have a kitten from a wild cat like this, they can be saved.
Correct. When they're adults, a lot of times we can't rehabilitate them, but this is my Marmalade right here. He is a feral who's quite wonderful. He is quite tame. But the kittens, if we can get the kittens away from the mother cat at an appropriate age, they can be socialized and then can be adopted out to homes and have wonderful lives.
Okay, and so what you're looking for is people to adopt those kittens that really want a cat and that have a place where they can keep it, and they're not going to turn it loose when it gets older.
Correct.
Yeah.
The problem with the older cats being turned loose is the reproduction problem, and unfortunately having so many homeless cats. And the female cats can keep reproducing up to 4 to 5 times a year with perhaps up to 6 kittens per litter. And here's a very cute little kitten.
That's one you saved.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
He's now been named Geronimo.
Yeah. And so people want to make sure that their cats are, do you call it spayed?
Spayed and neutered.
Okay, so that they can't reproduce.
Correct.
And so that if they do get loose somehow, they're not going to contribute to this problem of homeless cats.
Correct.
And so they can go to ThermontCats.com and learn more about your organization?
Sure can.
And what kind of cats do you have available for people to select from? How would you describe the different kittens that you have?
Currently, we have about 27 kittens at the rescue at this point in time. Oh my gosh, every shape, color, size. Beautiful, beautiful cats. They will be spayed and neutered, vaccinated prior to being adopted. There's a $75 adoption fee,
And that covers those kinds of expenses?
Correct, correct.
Beautiful, beautiful cats, and it's just such a shame that some of these have become homeless. Now that's another kitten, right?
Correct. That's one that's going to be rescued if I can get my hands on him.
So there's no compromise here. If they get one of these kittens from you, they're gorgeous kittens.
Gorgeous.
Of all different descriptions.
Exactly.
So really whatever they want. And this is the better way for them to get a cat, right? Don't go to a pet store or something like that. Get a rescued one.
Exactly.
And that way give it a new home.
You're saving a life. You're saving a life of one of these poor outdoor cats that would have a very, very difficult life, very short life being outdoors as a feral cat. Yeah. Subject to disease and starvation and just a horrible life.
So ThermontCats.com, and you're going to have some links to photographs, so if people want to see photos of these cats.
Correct.
So that's not real complicated. And I guess you also have email info@ThermontCats.com. If they want to send an email, just send it to info@ThermontCats.com, and you can let them know what kittens you have immediately available.
Great, yes.
And unfortunately, you pretty much always have them available, right?
Yes,
There's an endless supply.
There's an endless supply, and we always are getting calls from people who have more kittens that they want us to take and more adults. We do have several adults as well that have been owner surrenders.
And some of those farms can use,
definitely,
an adult feral cat that's somewhat friendly, but not one that you'd want to have in your house or whatever. But you're looking for farms that might need those to keep the rodent population down and things like that.
Exactly, because they're great mousers, they're, great companions, and perfect. As long as you give them a home in a barn, they'll be loyal companions.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for everything you do, and we'll keep checking out ThermontCats.com, and everybody that's watching this video, share it around. And people can be down in the city of Frederick. Could somebody from Montgomery County even come up and get a cat?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so in Washington County or anywhere surrounding, if you want to get a really beautiful cat, there's the one that you saved.
Yes.
And it's at a foster home right now.
Correct. Being socialized.
And it's going to be ready for a new home. So you socialize them and everything. And you've got the foster home has kids, so they get used to being around kids.
And dogs and adults and everything.
Yeah, so they get used to everything. Oh, there we go. There's a perfect example. All right. Well, good luck to you. ThermontCats.com. ThermontCats.com. The email is info@ThermontCats.com. Info@ThermontCats.com.
Thanks again.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.